What is going on, Coco? Welcome back to the channel. Now, we're only about, as of me creating this, 40 subs away from hitting that 4K. We're nearly there, folks. Thank you very much. I appreciate absolutely every single one of you that jump on, send comments, hit the like, all of that. We are nearly there. We're going to have a party real soon. But today, I'm actually going to take you out for a thrift. So let's jump over to the salvos, because this day, yes, I've already done it, but this particular day, I hit like 3 vintage t-shirts. Yes! And I'm going to show you them right now. Let's go to the salvos.
I'm the cloud, Corleone, no more picking up the phone, always did it on my own, mama raised me.
Some days are good, some days are bad, but today was a good day. We've got this Mark War cricket bat here, a couple of bucks. I'm pretty confident we can turn that into 50. Then over here we have this vintage shirt. I don't actually know what it is, but I had to grab it. But that's all I got in the first like 6 stops, so I was getting a bit stressed out that I wasn't going to get much today, but wasn't I in for a shock, because god damn it, I got some really good stuff. And it all started at this next op shop. It wasn't the fact that I got this little bag here for a couple of bucks with a troll in it. The troll's going into the collection challenge, and I might give the missus the old Hermione Bunko, but it was these shoes here. I don't do a lot of shoes, but these are the Chris Paul. Were they the 13s, I think? It looks like I can get like $100 out of these, and they were in really good condition. So I had to just grab them. They're $5. And then next to them, I had this other pair here. They had sort of the Velcro on the front. They were in good nick too, same size. So I'd say they were donated by the same person, but yeah, little Velcro bit there. Hey, Gob, what's going on? Long time no see. Name's Al. Gore. Rhythm. So, you've probably been wondering where I've been for the last couple of months. Well, eBay's been a little bit slow for everyone lately, and I haven't been having to dish out too many little warnings or slaps on the back of the head, because people have been good. You've been good. So I've been doing a little bit of part-time work down at the old bingo hall, spinning the wheel up with the old girls down there, the old chooks, they're loving it. And I went on a bit of a holiday over Christmas, and I got to tour a really good movie set. So the movie was absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen it, cobber, go and have a look. But I got to do a tour of the set, fantastic. And well, I've still just been a little bit hungover from 2022. But I'm back, I'm watching all of you. I'm coming down a bit harder this year, making sure nothing bad goes on there, making sure you're listening all the time, getting up there, doing some good stuff and hustling hard. I love you, cobber. Look after yourself.
No, it's mine for the taking. 4K God, Lord, nothing habitation. Pretty city rap, but I hate to keep awaiting.
Holy pool balls, have a look at this absolute beautiful specimen. $4 friggin' on the single stitch Wild Oats tag, the Budweiser all over print promo. This is an absolute beautiful shirt, and I am absolutely rapt to have found that. You little ripper.
I spoke it into fruition, blinded by that lack of vision. Future girl, that's a mission. Now they listen cause I'm coming for the crowd. No, it's mine for the taking. 4K God, Lord, nothing happens.
And then we get to the next op shop and have a look at this. Another absolute perler. The Malcolm X single stitch 1992. This is a promo shirt on the Fruit of the Loom from an old movie, sorry. Absolute ripper there. But to back it up, there's another one, another vintage t-shirt. We've got 3 in a row. The last 3 things I've picked up are vintage tees in 2 op shops, and these are $2 each. I'm going to swing over and have a chat about it. So it's been a while since I've plucked an actual decent vintage tee. I think it goes back to the Rock when I got that one on that Acme. So I'm very up and about today to land 3, well, essentially 4, technically 4. 2 are pretty good. 1 I'm not sure, the other's okay. So how good's that? Absolutely stoked. So I'm going to run through those, and I'm going to talk a little bit about vintage t-shirts, because it's not often you come across them, and I do get a lot of questions about them. A lot of people often ask, how do I know how old the shirt is? Well, quite often on the shirts there'll be either a copyright date down the bottom, if it's an authentic one, or you can tell by the tag. Now, sometimes that can get a little bit confusing with the tags. Another question I get asked, well, I've been asked because I'm flicking through racks sometimes, is how do you even know what's on the shirt? You're going so quick. I'm not actually looking on the shirt. Most of the time for me, I'm actually looking what the tag is, because that's what's sort of relevant in a lot of these. And a good way to find out how old the actual shirt is to just Google search tag timelines of that brand, or the manufacturer of whoever made that shirt. And then quite often there'll be like little photos of each tag from what year it was from. During COVID, it was something that I actually tried to really niche down on and focus on a lot, was vintage t-shirts, and being able to learn the different tags and different sort of styles and what sells, like what prints sell better. And I really put a lot of effort into that during COVID, and trying to sort of poach stuff online and whatnot. And look, I'm no expert. I'm still very much far from being an expert in that field, and I really only sort of zeroed in on probably band stuff and wrestling, and a little bit of like sort of movie stuff as well. But I had a lot of fun doing that, and I'm glad I did, because I can still sort of poach that stuff online. And then occasionally, if I come across stuff in the wild, I can sort of pick up on it. Sort of learning this stuff. Somebody that actually did reach out to me for something that I did sell for unders was a bloke by the name of Kiddo. And if you don't know Kiddo, that's whose music's been playing through this. He has a lot of knowledge on vintage shirts, and he also has a very good guide to Australian tagged vintage shirts and stuff. So if you do jump over to his website where he sells shirts, you can also check out his little write-up there, and it's very, very helpful. It's been really good to me, so appreciate you, Kiddo. Check out his tunes, because he's pumping out some really good stuff. So the Malcolm X looks like some of these shirts are going for really good money. So onto the tag timelines. That is an older Fruit of the Loom. Definitely the old tag. So Fruit of the Loom's not always bad. Some people don't like getting it. That tag's quite good. It's in pretty good nick. Did the dry rot test. The unfortunate thing about some older t-shirts, they do get the old dry rot, and just a quick pull on there, quick tug, make sure it doesn't rip. If you got dry rot there, that's just going to rip super easy. So that's all good. You can generally smell the dry rot too. So we're dry rot free on that. This was the other one from that same store. So those are $2 each. Monk. I don't know what that is. Can anyone help me? So that's photo William P. Gottlieb, 1990 gear. I don't actually know what that is. This is my favourite, the Bud. So that's on the Wild Oats, which is a decent tag to be looking out for. Made in the US, XL, and just had all over print. It's absolutely beautiful. Single dingle, $4, front and back hit. So I'm going to guess probably 120 in that. That's just a pure guess. I'll bang some comps up there if there is any. Never seen one like this. So some nice fade on it. Double bottom, but single top. 92, I think I read. And a bit of a test. All good. All right, back in the op shop, cock. I got this wet suit. It's called, the brand, made in Australia. I just really like the style of this. It's an older one. I definitely had to grab it. I got a bit excited, found a bunch of Wii games, but it was all trash, just low-end stuff that isn't worth picking up for $5 each. So I left them all there. I am a sucker for a musical instrument, especially a violin. I got excited, but they wanted 110 here. And, well, this particular model isn't worth much more. It's not a bad one, but I can't do that. There's not enough meat on the bone. And I don't do a lot of plushes, heaps here. But if you do like your plush, jump over to Forest Finds online, because he is the plushie king.
So according to Google, this thing is called Abatha Symbiote Plush Hat.
Not a book dude either, but I'm always grabbing Warhammer. There was a bunch of them there for $1 each, so they are coming home with me.
25, haven't even reached my prime yet. Finally got a million streams, but I haven't had to climb yet. Haven't seen me shine yet. Mad at when it hard, sending flaps a deck of cards, and I'm calling this bluff.
And we got the 2,000 piece Ravensburger puzzle here. Only a couple of bucks. Generally do grab these if they're cheap enough. Who remembers the footy nuts? I remember these little bastards. They want $1 for it. It can stay there, but anyway. And I would have been creaming in my jocks a couple of years ago if I found this. But sadly, McLeod's daughters ain't worth shit anymore. $5 each, I left them there. What I didn't leave there, though, was Shrek and Donkey. The cookie jar, it talks. I paid up a little bit for this, $16. It looks like some have sold for around that 80 mark. So if that's the case, I'll take it. And looking at that price tag there, that'll do, Donkey. That'll do. So I got these $5 each as well. I thought I'd show them off. I didn't show them in store, but I got those Bakugans. You might remember a little while ago I did pick one up at an Oppie. I sold that for $100. Generally these, I don't know individual things. What they are, there's these little stupid ball things. You throw them, they pop open. Now there's probably some individually that go for really good money. To me, they all look the same. Almost like little Brussels sprouts. This one's come with a lot of cards and stuff too. I think when you get them new, they do have the cards. I don't know if the cards hold value, but in my experience, I usually, with a case full, I generally get $100. So I'll shoot higher just in case there's a special breed of something good in there. But yeah, there's two cases, so I'm thinking this $10 goes into probably minimum $200. Look, there's heaps of them. So we'll see how we go. So it's way too hot out in the shed today. So I need to be in the aircon and tagging up some stuff for this cabinet. Yeah, bit of fun. End up ditching these two. They were going to be in it, but I don't want to put damaged shit in there. So they can fuck off in a bundle or something. So that's me done for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Not heaps of volume, but there's some really high price stuff in there, which I'm absolutely stoked about. I hope the little quick rundown on the vintage shirts also can be helpful at some point if you're sort of getting into that little niche. Also, the cabinet set up down at the Ballarat Vintage and Collectibles Market now. So I went out there last week and put some stuff out there. So if you're floating past, my cabinet's near the front door. Go and have a look. If you want to buy some stuff, jump in and then have a look through the building. There's so much amazing stuff there. I was just going to say thank you for stopping by. Appreciate Kiddo. Listen to his tunes, they're really good. And I'm going to see you in the next one, champion.
Okay, God,